What you're about to discover will make you think twice before reaching for that convenient dinner tonight. 3 people died this year from ready meals bought at Britain's most trusted supermarkets. And the brands charging premium prices? They're often hiding the deadliest secrets. But what we uncovered about one celebrity chef's range was even worse. Every week, millions of British shoppers grab ready meals without a second thought. Quick, convenient, and trusted. But behind the familiar packaging and health claims lies a disturbing truth that supermarkets desperately want hidden. We've analyzed food safety recalls, contamination reports, and independent salt surveys covering over 1,500 products. What we found is shocking. Deadly bacteria that killed consumers. Salt levels exceeding your entire daily limit in a single meal. Celebrity chefs whose healthy ranges are anything but. Premium brands that are worse than fast food. This investigation will change how you shop forever. Ready meals transformed British life. What started in the 1970s as basic TV dinners evolved into a £3 billion industry. Today, 1 in 3 UK households buys ready meals weekly. They're marketed as the perfect solution for busy families, working professionals, anyone who values convenience. Supermarkets position them as safe, regulated, and increasingly healthy. Premium ranges promised restaurant quality. Celebrity chef lines suggested nutritional expertise. Budget options offered affordability without compromise. We believed the labels. We trusted the brands. We assumed that products on supermarket shelves had passed rigorous safety standards. But that assumption was dangerously wrong. Behind the convenience lies a web of contamination scandals, regulatory loopholes, and deliberate deception. The very meals designed to make life easier have been quietly harming British consumers for years, some fatally. What we're about to reveal will expose the ready meals you must stop buying immediately. Our investigation began with food safety recalls. The numbers were staggering. In just 18 months, over 200 ready meal products were pulled from UK shelves due to contamination. Not because of overcautious regulations, but because they contained bacteria capable of killing vulnerable people. Listeria monocytogenes, E. coli 0145, Salmonella. These aren't minor food safety issues. These are pathogens that cause meningitis, kidney failure, septicemia, and death. Then we examined salt content. Action on Salt analyzed 1,500 ready meals across every major UK brand and retailer. The findings were damning. Over half contained excessive salt levels. Many exceeded an entire day's recommended intake in a single serving. The worst part? UK salt reduction targets are completely voluntary. There's no enforcement. No penalties for manufacturers who ignore them. Companies can pump cheap sodium into products to boost flavor and extend shelf life and face zero consequences. We compared UK standards with Europe and America. Britain's regulations are weaker. Products banned or restricted elsewhere are sold freely here. Then there's the labeling. Luxury, premium, restaurant quality. No nasties. Marketing language designed to create health halos around fundamentally unhealthy products. Celebrity endorsements that exploit trust while delivering the opposite of what they promise. Common assumptions crumbled under scrutiny. Expensive doesn't mean healthy. Premium doesn't mean safe. Salads can contain more salt than burgers. And Britain's most trusted supermarket was caught selling food 17 days past its use-by date. The evidence was overwhelming, but nothing prepared us for what came next. Number 1. Barbie Maguire Foods, 141 products recalled, 1 person dead, July 2025. One of the largest ready meal contamination scandals in UK history unfolded silently. Barbie Maguire Foods, the manufacturer behind Tesco Meals Made Easy, Tesco Finest, and Aldi Specially Selected ranges, was forced to recall 141 different products. Every single batch. Every single use-by date. The reason? Listeria monocytogenes, a deadly bacteria that causes meningitis, septicemia, and kills vulnerable people. 9 people were confirmed infected. 1 adult died. Think about that. Someone bought a ready meal from Tesco, heated it up for dinner, and it killed them. These weren't obscure products. Family-sized kilogram packs of lasagna, chicken curry, cottage pie, spaghetti bolognese. Comfort food people bought weekly without suspicion. The recall covered products from a single facility, meaning the contamination was systematic, not a one-off error. The entire production line was compromised. Listeria is particularly vicious for adults over 65, pregnant women, and anyone immunocompromised. Symptoms start like flu, fever, muscle aches, nausea, then it attacks. Meningitis inflames the brain, septicemia poisons the blood. The mortality rate for severe listeriosis is 20 to 30%. How many people ate these meals before the recall? How many suffered symptoms but never connected them to that Tesco lasagna? We'll never know. Number 2. Supermarket sandwiches. 288 infected, 1 dead. Summer 2024. The largest E. coli outbreak linked to prepared foods in recent British history. Over 60 sandwich wrap and salad products sold across every major retailer caused an epidemic. 288 confirmed cases, nearly half were hospitalized. That's approximately 140 people in hospital beds because they bought a meal deal. 9 people developed hemolytic uremic syndrome, a condition where bacteria attack kidneys so viciously it causes permanent kidney failure. 1 person died. The products were everywhere. Tesco Greek-style chicken gyros, Sainsbury's barbecue pulled pork sandwiches, Boots chicken wraps, Morrison's chicken salad, Aldi fajita wraps, meal deal staples that office workers bought daily. They were contaminated with Shiga toxin-producing E. coli strain 0145. It doesn't just cause food poisoning, it produces toxins that shred intestinal linings and attack blood vessels. Victims suffered severe bloody diarrhea, agonizing cramps, vomiting, fever. The source? Contaminated lettuce. Apollo lettuce infected at farm level, likely from animal waste runoff. That lettuce was used by Greencore Group and Samworth Brothers, manufacturers supplying virtually every major supermarket chain. The contamination happened before the lettuce even reached factories. The entire supply chain failed. Farms, growers, suppliers, manufacturers, retailers. Every checkpoint that should have caught this didn't, and British consumers paid the price. Number 3. Jamie Oliver Ready Meals, 100% high in salt. Jamie Oliver built an empire on healthy eating. He fought for better school dinners. He campaigned against junk food. He became the face of nutritional reform in Britain. Then he put his name on some of the unhealthiest ready meals in UK supermarkets. An investigation analyzed 1,500 ready meals. The results for Jamie Oliver's frozen range? 100% are high in salt. Every single one, not most, not some. All red warning labels across the board. But it gets worse. 83% are also high in fat and saturated fat. 100% are low in fiber. These meals fail every basic nutritional standard. They're loaded with salt that causes high blood pressure, heart disease, and strokes. They're packed with saturated fat that clogs arteries. They contain virtually no fiber. This is the opposite of everything Jamie Oliver publicly advocates. The betrayal is calculated. Parents buy his meals because they trust him. They've watched him fight turkey Twizzlers and processed school food. They believe products with his name must be healthier. They're not. They're among the worst. Meanwhile, Weight Watchers in the gym kitchen had 0 meals high in salt. Those brands proved it's possible to make ready meals that don't destroy your health. But Jamie Oliver's range does the opposite. And you're paying premium prices for it. His meals aren't cheap. They're positioned as quality, restaurant-inspired. The packaging emphasizes no hidden nasties. But the salt isn't hidden. It's screaming from the nutrition label. When 100% of your ready meals are high in salt, that's not balance. That's calculated deception. Number 4. Royal Cottage Pie. 6.2 grams of salt. 102% of your entire daily salt limit. In one meal. This cottage pie contains more salt than 2 margarita pizzas combined. It's nearly 5 times saltier than Co-op's cottage pie, which has just 1.24 grams per serving. Excessive salt consumption is the leading cause of high blood pressure. High blood pressure is the biggest risk factor for strokes and heart disease. The British Heart Foundation warns that too much salt causes around half of all heart attacks and strokes in the UK. For someone with hypertension or kidney disease, this single meal could trigger a medical emergency. The packaging doesn't warn you. The salt content is buried in small print on the back. Most people don't check. They just heat and eat. The scandal isn't just that it exists, it's that it's allowed to exist. UK salt reduction targets are voluntary. No enforcement, no penalties, so manufacturers pump cheap salt into products to boost flavor and extend shelf life. And consumers pay with their health. Number 5. Iceland Luxury Butter Chicken. the worst retailer in Britain. Iceland markets itself as budget-friendly. The luxury range suggests premium quality, but this butter chicken contains 5.3 grams of salt, 88% of your maximum daily intake. And Iceland's overall performance is catastrophic. 84 to 86% of all Iceland meals are high in salt, the worst performance of any major UK supermarket. Iceland's lasagna contains up to 5.5 times more salt than Weight Watchers' equivalent. That proves budget meals don't have to be salt bombs. But Iceland chooses to make them that way because salt is cheap. Here's the cruel irony. Iceland targets budget-conscious families in low-income areas. These communities already face health inequalities, higher rates of obesity, diabetes, heart disease. They can least afford to damage their health. And Iceland is selling the meals that do exactly that. When 86% of your products fail basic nutritional standards, that's not bad luck. It's a business model. Charlie Bigham's, premium price, poor nutrition, 6 to 10 pounds per meal. Sophisticated packaging, restaurant quality claims. Yet 91% of Charlie Bigham's meals are high in salt. 22% are classified as HFSS, high fat, salt, sugar, the government's official designation for the unhealthiest foods. These face advertising restrictions because they're considered so bad for public health. You're paying £10 for meals worse than budget alternatives. The investigation found that expensive ready meals, 4.51 plus, performed worse nutritionally. 33% were simultaneously high in salt, fat, and saturated fat. Charlie Bigham's proves that expensive doesn't mean healthy, premium doesn't mean safe, and restaurant quality doesn't mean nutritious. Sainsbury's Plowman Sandwich, worse than a Big Mac, contains 77% of your daily saturated fat intake, more than McDonald's Big Mac. People avoid McDonald's because it's obviously unhealthy. They choose supermarket sandwiches believing they're making better choices. They're wrong. The Plowman's is objectively worse for cardiovascular health than fast food. Safer alternatives, Weight Watchers and the Gym Kitchen both achieved 0% of meals high in salt. Their ranges prove that tasty, affordable, healthy ready meals are possible. Weight Watchers Red Thai Chicken Curry contains just 0.42 grams of salt, 7% of daily limit, compared to Royal Cottage Pie's 6.12 grams, 102%. The Gym Kitchen meals are macro-friendly, high protein, under 400 calories, and genuinely delicious. When these brands can produce healthy ready meals, it exposes that other manufacturers' excessive salt levels are a choice, not a necessity. The health consequences are devastating. Excessive salt consumption causes high blood pressure, heart disease, and strokes. Contaminated ready meals have killed people. Budget ranges targeting low-income families are destroying the health of Britain's most vulnerable communities. Eating Iceland meals regularly means consuming 5+ grams of salt per serving, multiple times weekly. That's systematic cardiovascular damage. Royal Cottage Pie's 102% daily salt limit in one meal pushes you dangerously over safe levels before you've eaten anything else that day. Jamie Oliver's healthy range betrays parents trying to feed their families well. Premium brands charging £10 per meal are worse than £3 budget options. Financially, you're paying more for less. Premium pricing doesn't deliver premium nutrition. Celebrity endorsements don't guarantee safety. Marketing claims about luxury and restaurant quality are meaningless. What shoppers must do immediately: always check the nutrition label, specifically salt content per serving. Avoid anything over 2 grams of salt per meal. Ignore front-of-pack marketing. Premium, luxury, and healthy are advertising terms, not regulated standards. Choose Weight Watchers or the Gym Kitchen for genuinely low-salt options. Avoid Iceland, Royal, Charlie Bigham's, and Jamie Oliver ranges. For sandwiches and salads, check salt levels. Many contain more sodium than burgers and fries. At Tesco, Aldi, Lidl, Sainsbury's, don't assume supermarket reputation equals food safety. Tesco was fined $7.56 million for selling food 17 days past its use-by date. Aldi and Tesco ranges were contaminated with listeria. Check use-by dates carefully. Report any expired products immediately. The responsibility shouldn't fall on consumers, but until regulations change, you must protect yourself. The biggest revelation? Britain's ready meal industry is fundamentally broken. Voluntary regulations allow manufacturers to poison consumers with excessive salt. Contamination scandals kill people. Premium brands charge more for nutritionally inferior products. Celebrity chefs betray public trust for profit. The key takeaway: convenience has a hidden cost. Those quick weeknight dinners are slowly destroying your health. The trusted brands are the worst offenders. The premium pricing is a scam. Awareness matters now more than ever because these failures are systematic, not isolated. When 56% of ready meals contain excessive salt, when 100% of a celebrity chef's range fails basic standards, when contaminated products kill consumers, that's not bad luck. That's an industry that prioritizes profit over people. You deserve better than meals that cause heart disease, better than sandwiches saltier than fast food, better than products that can kill you. The evidence is clear. Now you know what to avoid. Have you bought any of these products? Check your freezer right now. If you've got Barbie Maguire, Royal, Iceland, or Jamie Oliver ready meals, it's time to rethink your choices. Drop a comment below. Which brand shocked you most? Have you experienced problems with ready meals? Share your story. Your experience could help protect others. We uncover the hidden truths behind everyday UK foods, one investigation at a time. If you want to know what supermarkets don't want you to discover, subscribe. More exposés coming soon. Stay informed, stay safe, and always check that label before you eat. Help grow this community by sharing this video with someone who'd appreciate it.